one member down because that one member did not get invited to come this year, which is sad because she should. Oh no, stay standing, please. Now, Trinity, Stormy, and Scott, one of you real quickly just talk about the experience in Atlanta. What the Amazing Shake was like.
Thank you.
Tracking Trinity!
Trinity! Last year, Stormy, Scott, and I got the chance, and Queen Dilly got the chance to go to the Amazing Shake in Atlanta, and overall it was a really life-changing experience. We got to see things we've never seen before. We got to meet people that, if we never went to that competition, we had never met, and we hadn't went. We got to do other things besides the competition. We got to go to a restaurant. We got to look around the city. And overall, it was just an amazing experience to be part of something so great and be known for that. And yeah, you guys should work really hard for it.
Tracking Sky!
Thank you. The Amazing Shake was a competitive competition. So if you really want to go, you must be the best of the best because they have students who participated from all kinds of trusty that you are going to have to bring your A game for.
Stormy.
Tracking Stormy! Stormy!
Thank you. I would like to build on to what Trinity said. It was a life-changing event and it was very fun. Even though it was a competition, we got to meet so many new people, interact with so many students from across the world. And it was just good to meet so many people and to interact and compete but still make new friends and have conversations with people that you have never met before and bond.
Thank you guys so much for sharing. Now, we are not just playing around here and just sending people there for the experience in Atlanta. On the very first night, Jaylyn won for her competition. On the very first night, Stormy won in her competition. Overall, Stormy was like ranked number 15 for most outstanding performer in the nation. Just to show up and have a good time on Friday. We want you, like Sky said, to bring your A game, to be ready to compete, to be ready to be pushed and get feedback, because one thing they can all tell you, they got a lot of feedback from us. We gave them a lot of pushes, but to be a great leader, you have to be comfortable with giving feedback and receiving feedback as well. Capiche? Great, so let's talk about what it's going to look like this Friday. The three people that you saw here, they went last year, but everybody starts on the same playing field. They have no advantage over you at all. They don't have 1 point higher than you. Everybody right now has 0 points. Friday is going to be the most important day. You must be there. On your permission slip here, Ms. Martinez is going to talk through what the competition is going to look like, but we need you to be here at school Friday from 4 to 6:30. What time?
4 to 6:30.
This is a big, you gotta come. There's no, can I come next time, next week? You gotta go home tonight, talk to your parent. You've earned this experience. You guys have been waiting on it for 2 months. It's finally here. Friday, 4 to 6:30, I want to see every single person that's sitting here at that competition this Friday. Ms. Martinez, tell them what they can expect when they get there on Friday.
Tracking Miss Martinez! Miss Martinez!
So, we're going to have 2 big rounds for Friday. The first round, I want you to look at your paper, is called Command the Room. So, with this round, this is how this round essentially is going to work. Everybody, you are going to go into a room of adults that you know and adults that you do not know. KLA teachers, KLA admin, KOP teachers, KOP admin, parents, community members. It's literally going to be, are you able to walk into a room and in 60 seconds, how much?
60 seconds.
Can you command the room with who you are and what you represent? So the minute you burst through the door, we are looking for the following things. Are you greeting us? We're going to be literally sitting there. Do you just come and you just stand like this?
No.
Or do you come in and say, good afternoon, my name is Miss Martinez. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm so honored to be here. That's a sign of confidence. We don't know who you are. And let me make this very clear. Even if we know who you are, on Friday we're going to act like we don't know who you are. So do you come into the room and do you greet? Do you speak well in complete sentences? Are you listening to a question that one of the judges is giving you, and are you responding? Basically, you have to sell yourself. What is it about you that makes you so unique? Who are you? What do you represent? Why do you think this competition is important? And you literally only have 60 seconds. Because in life, you don't have a lot of time. You got to make that first impression last. So I want you all tonight to think about what is going to be my introduction. In 60 seconds, when I burst open that door, what am I going to say in 60 seconds to capture their attention?
LaDerrick, you have 60 seconds. Stand up and go.
Hello everybody. I just want to say that I am LaDerrick O'Neal and I am very welcome to be here on this afternoon.
Oh, keep going. You still have time. Go.
I just want to say how are you guys doing, and I hope y'all have had a lovely day on this happy evening, because now I get to tell you how I feel about this. I would also like to say that if the only reason I am here is to try and help out my school and also greet you guys.
Time. Thank you. Give it up for LaDerrick. That's not easily put on the spot. One piece of feedback I would give you, LaDerrick, is that 60 seconds is about who you are as a leader. Who you are as a leader. What house are you in? What grade are you in? What's your favorite subject? What do you want to be when you grow up? You have to think about all those things and be ready to sell it.
Ms. Duke, should I add one more piece?
Please.
So there are 3 things I want y'all to punch. How many things?
3.
Who are you? What are 2 to 3 interesting things about you? Those can include your house, what you want to be, your career choice, and why do you think this competition is important for you as a leader? Those are the 3 minimum things you need to sell in 60 seconds.
And I just want to shout out to the people that instantly started getting, people that even thought, I'm coming outside, I know this has to do with the shake, I'm going to bring something to write with just in case I need to take notes. That's the type of thinking that we are looking for from future ambassadors. That's great. So that's the first round. You're going to get a chance to do that. The second round is my favorite.
Oh, mine too.
It is the gauntlet.
That ain't, oh.
They have no idea what the gauntlet is, but it's amazing and intimidating all at the same time. You're going to get 60 seconds at each station. Miss Martinez was supposed to turn in these. You're going to get 60 seconds at each station. And you're not going to know what's going to happen when you get to this station. But you have to think on your feet and you have to show leadership skills. Trinity, give us an example of one station that they had in the gauntlet at the Amazing Shake.
Tracking Trinity.
Trinity.
Thank you. One of the stations that I remember very clearly was the It station, and you walk into this very dark tent, and It the clown was sitting in the chair. He asked you the question, what should I do to attract more children? And instead of like running away out of there crying, you're supposed to keep your poise and keep calm, and you're supposed to answer the question like he was just a regular person.
Nice. Sky, give us one you remember.
Tracking Sky.
Thank you. One station I do remember is it's the one where you walk out and you have to this man, he's from like Sprint or something, and you have to try to like sell the phone and try to like convince him to buy the phone and stuff like that.
Great. So one where you have to be a salesperson. How can you sell a product? Stormy, give us one that you remember.
Tracking Stormy. Stormy.
Thank you. One of the parts of the gauntlet that I remember and which was my favorite was a cooking commercial. So they had these cookies, I think they were called booger cookies, and you had to sell them like you were being recorded and like you were making them, and you actually had to eat them and play like it was good.
Nice. So there are going to be 5 stations. Nobody knows, not even your teachers, what these stations are going to be. They're going to be props. They're going to be items. They're going to be secret things to throw you off. And we want to see who can keep their composure and still lead. At the very end of the night, after you go through the gauntlet, we're going to be announcing who won at each station, and we'll have a nice little certificate for the winners of each station. And then we're going to be announcing who our 5 to 7 ambassadors are for the entire school year Friday night. So obviously you have to be there for that. And they're going to come from the people sitting right here, right now. Ms. Martinez, anything else?
Jackie, Miss Martinez.
Miss Martinez.
I think similarly to what Mrs. Duke said, you guys don't know what the competitions are, so you literally just have to be ready for anything. Like, you have to go in and be confident. I think when I went last year, one of my most memorable stations that I saw them at, they were pretending to be a salesperson at a cell phone store. And there was another guy in there that was an adult who stole the phone and actually blamed it on them. So he put the phone and put it in their pocket. So somebody came and searched them and said, well, why is this missing phone in your pocket? So with confidence, they had to talk their way out of the situation. And it was really interesting to see how they were able to navigate that. So you guys literally do not know what to expect. You need to practice and be ready for anything. The biggest piece of feedback I would say, or advice, do not quit. When you go into a station and you literally don't know, do not freeze. Because the minute you get there, you're being recorded. You better make something up and you better charm us and you better go with the flow. If I go to you and I say, let me see, Imani, sell me this pen. Isani, I'm sorry. You have 60 seconds to sell me that pen.
It's very unique, and it will help you get to and through college, and it will help you work hard and never give up, and it will give you more confidence to know that you always have it.
No, I don't think I want to buy the pen, but thank you though. Kellyanna, sell me this pen. Sorry.
Well, good morning, ma'am. I have a nice, really pretty black pen that is very unique, it's very stylish, and you can have it right here. You can walk around with it.
Okay.
It writes perfectly, and it will last you up to a whole entire year.
Oh,
and I will give you a 10% discount.
Oh! That's how you do it.
Wow, okay, so we have some talent. The competition is going to be stiff, and I am excited. Your homework tonight, 2 things. One is you are going to look at this page on the back. It's going to give you the 5 categories of what we're looking for at each station. You want to see which leaders can model the way. Go down to this part. You see a little green box that says model the way. If you have a paper, if not, then look on with a friend. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. Model the way. We are looking for leaders that show how to treat others. They create standards of excellence and then set an example for others to follow. Because the prospect of change can be overwhelming, we want to see these people be able to do the right thing when no one else is watching. For Inspire a Shared Vision, we are looking for those people that can inspire people with a vision. As a leader, you have to be able to think through problems and what a solution could be. It's not good enough as a leader that you just know the solution yourself and you do it. You have to inspire others to believe in that solution too. That's what we're looking for the second part. For number 3, challenge the process. Ms. Martinez, what's that about?
So we know that sometimes as leaders, we see things or we experience things that we don't always agree with. However, we have to learn how to articulate our disappointments and our frustrations and come up with a solution. So with challenge the process, you may get into a situation that you don't agree with or that you think it's unfair. It's about how do you respectfully, how do you calmly say, no, I challenge that process, but here is my solution to make it better. As a leader, we're not going to always agree with things. So I want to challenge what you put forth, and I want to come up with a solution, but I'm going to do so in a respectful way. I'm not saying, man, that's stupid. I'm not doing that. That's a waste of time. But no, I don't really think that's the best use of our time. Here's my solution. So I'm challenging that process. When you think about enabling others to act, as a leader, we have to have that something special about us that motivates other people to want to do the right thing. If I am enabling others to act, I am fostering teamwork. Say teamwork.
Teamwork.
I don't care if I just got it. As a leader, I want y'all to work together. So I'm going to inspire y'all to work together. I want y'all to work together. So I'm going to push y'all to build a teamwork. So when you're enabling others to act, you're motivating them to do the right thing. And then we talked about encourage the heart.
Yes, encourage the heart. This one is my favorite one. I want to go to the second line where it says, to keep hope and determination alive. Leaders recognize the contributions that individuals make. In every winning team, the members need to share the rewards of their efforts. So leaders celebrate the accomplishments of everybody. That reminds me of championing teammates. They make people feel like heroes. As a leader, you want to make other people feel like heroes. So what are you doing when you are waiting to go up next at a station? And you're sitting there with somebody that feels really bad or really scared. Are you just ignoring them? Or are you going up and encouraging them? That is what we're looking for. Thank you for the hand. That is what we're looking for. Those moments where you're shining even when you don't know that you're home. That's what a true leader does. They do the right thing when no one else is watching. That is what a leader is. There will be a secret station where you won't know that you're even in a station when you're home. And we're looking to see if you're going to do the right thing. So those are the stations. In the back are the things that I want you to review, read, and study. Every single station is going to be having one of those elements that we're looking for. On the back, you're going to see the permission slip. Your name, your house, your grader is going to go there, your parent name and information, and then they're going to sign basically saying that you can stay after school. You need to bring this back tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. Not Friday. You need to bring this back tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. So that we have an accurate count of how many people will be there. We're also going to have food provided for people that are staying, so you'll be able to eat dinner, you'll have some chips and drink, so that you're all the way ready to go and all the way ready to be focused. Capiche? Great. Make sure that you are wearing professional attire. Make sure that you are wearing professional attire. I know it's Friday, house shirts come out, jeans for a house. You are competing tomorrow. Friday. You are competing Friday. Which means that you need to look like a leader. You should be in your vest, you should be in your tie, you should be in your khaki pants. One year we had Kesley that was like, I'm just going to come in a whole black suit. And I'm going to just hit them with that. That's awesome. If you have something outside of the uniform,
please remove all vehicles from the bus lane at this time. Please remove all vehicles from the bus lane at this time. Thank you.
They're like, ma'am, you can go.
And was gone.
And they were actually really good. But they came dressed down like they were going to a slumber party. It's not a slumber party. This is a professional competition. Wear your uniform or wear a professional outfit. You want to be memorable. You want the judges to remember you. Do something nice with your little hair. Put on a little, I don't know. Make sure you have your pins on.
Memorable. That's the biggest thing.
If you have a pin,
Yeah.
make sure you have that because you want the judges to say, ooh, two.
That girl with the
That's nice.
pins.
That's the day.
Or
If you
are
don't
a
have
leader of the
one,
month and you have a blazer, wear your blazer.
stand out.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything, then you better have a great personality. You better be in there like, yo, yo, yo. What's going to be your signature? The one thing we remember about Trinity is what?
Thank you for your time. That's all he said.
But it stuck with us.
stuck.
We remember it. That's the thing. That was his signature. So you got to think about what's going to be the thing for me with Sky. What do we remember with Sky? The hole.
Yes, you remember that? So I don't know that girl's name, but the one
The
who
one that
said
said
the hole.
with her hands. Those are the things. You got to think what's going to be the thing
What's
that
going to be your
people remember.
catchphrase. Even with Stormy, with something that she wore that made her stand out, with her uniform skirt, she had black tights, but she had like the emojis on it. So the judges were like, that girl with the emojis, so what's that? That's the one. A nice big purple bow, something to make you stand out. A phrase, something you're going to wear, anything.
Because there are a lot of you, and we can only do 5. That's not a lot. So what are you going to do to be one of the 5? Amazing opportunity. I'm so excited about y'all. Bring this back tomorrow. It needs to go into the hand of myself or Miss Martinez only. Do not give it to your team. Are your legs hurting? Okay, yeah, you gotta find a solution around that, right, Leah? Great. My hand or Miss Martinez's hand. Don't give it to your teacher. Don't give it to Mr. Turvey. We don't want it to get lost. Tomorrow. Only day. Be a leader, be responsible, handle your business. Capiche?
Any
Great.
questions really quick?
Yes,
Like,
any
quick
questions? That was great.
Yeah, Kelly,
When does this take the bus, like the school bus?
like, just like regular bus. Yeah.
When does it say take a bus?
No, I'm just saying like transportation methods, like what they're having you check on. Yeah. Who was it? Who was it? Aubrey? Yeah. You can, if you want to bring like a suit bag and keep it, then and we can put it in the office where you can change after school. Yeah, if you want to change. Yes,
Good
sir.
question.
As
Yes.
long as it's appropriate.
Yes.
Not ninth ward, big head. Maybe, I don't know. Yes.
So like if we have a tuxedo, do we have to have the information sign on?
No, it doesn't. You don't have to have that on. You
Nope.
just bring that separately and you'll change that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
What you mean, Friday? No, you have to stay because it's right after school.
Yes, you were
Yeah.
saying, that's why I brought
Oh,
the bus
okay.
thing. She meant like RTA, like if you're
Yeah.
after the competition, if you're riding RTA or somebody's picking you up, that's different. If you were here on Friday, you were staying after school. So we're gonna come pick you up just like we're doing right now, take you into the holding room, and then we're gonna start the competition after you eat. It's gonna go real quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where am I gonna find you at?
We're coming around to the classroom, so we'll be there first thing in the morning. Do me a favor, y'all. Take my number down because some of y'all have. I know some parents might have questions, so if they need to call me tonight.
Ms.
they can
Martinez.
do that.
You have one more question.
Yes. Oh, I got you. I got you. All right, get ready. If you don't have it, get it from a teammate. 504. Don't be playing on my.
Turn it in. We'll be pulled at the end of the day because we're gonna do a quick training session in the hallway to make sure that you're ready for Friday, okay? With some of the basics. But we're only pulling those people that have their permission slip signed because we're not wasting time and you're not coming on Friday. That's not fair to everybody else.